Hello students, it is Wednesday, April 7, 2021. We are going to continue with our math lesson for today. Now pay attention, keep looking at your screen, and focus on how we're doing these math problems. Now, we've been doing this for 3 days in a row now, so you should have an idea now about what we are doing, okay? Now, let's look here at our title again as the cursor is moving onto the screen. This word says math. Let's read our title together. Read it with me. Look for and use structure. Okay? That's what we're working on. The more we read this, you're going to understand what that means. Let's read our I can statement, okay? Read it with me. I can look for patterns and use structure to solve problems, okay? And that's what we've been doing, okay, boys and girls? Remember, this here is called a part whole math, okay? You see how there's a line in between here that separates that? That's what that is made for, a part whole, meaning we put some pictures over here, we put that number here, we put some more pictures here and put that number there, and these two numbers have got to add up to this number here, okay? Now, what number is this right here? 11. Good job. So you notice now each of our addition equations, we have got to have numbers that add up to 11. Okay? Remember, that's what your I can statement is saying, okay? I can look for patterns and use structure to solve problems, okay? Now, let's get into this. Let's go up here. We're going to begin with this first addition equation, okay? Since we know that this addition equation has got to equal 11, we're going to use this bus and this boy here, okay? Now, we're going to have to come up with numbers that equal 11. Now, let's start off like this, okay? Let's say I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? Let's say I put 10 buses there, okay? What I'm going to do now is, since I know I put 10 buses there, I'm going to get number 10. I'm going to put 10 here because I know there are 10 buses there, okay? So right off the bat, boys and girls, you probably know now, okay? If 10 is down there, I know 10 is going to go here, okay? I sure hope you know that by now, okay? We'll keep going over that, but let's leave that out just for now, okay? But we have 10 buses here. We need to get to 11. So we're going to have to use this boy now on this side to get to 11. We're going to start at number 10 and we're going to count and stop at 11. Let's do it together. Here we go. 10, 11. And there you go, boys and girls. We stop right there because when you count it, 10, 11. You stop here because we're now at 11. Now, how many boys are here? 1. Good job. So I'm going to grab 1 and I'm going to put number 1 there because there is only 1 boy there. And to make sure you have the correct number, here's what you're going to do. You're just going to count everything up now. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's another way you can do this once you're done to make sure you have 11 there. All you're going to do now is these two numbers, you're going to insert them into your addition equation. And look there, your first addition equation is complete. 10 plus 1 equals 11. Okay, now that's done. Now we're going to come here to this next addition equation. We have to get two numbers that equal 11 again. We cannot use these two because we've already used those two numbers. So let's put our buses and the boy back. And then we'll be ready to move on to the second addition equation. Now, boys and girls, the more we do this, you're going to get the hang of this. The more you do it for your homework, because we're going to keep on this so that way you know there are a lot of numbers that equal numbers, okay? That's the one thing that you're going to have to understand. Lots of numbers can equal a number like this, but you're going to have to know how and what numbers to use, okay? Now, let's move on to this second addition equation. What number do we have to get these two numbers to equal to? What number is this? 11. Good job, okay? So we're going to use the buses and the boy again to demonstrate what numbers we can use. And remember, boys and girls, we cannot go over 11, okay? So let's do it like this, okay? Let's just put 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. Okay, let's just do that, okay? I'm just picking any number of buses as long as I do not go over 11. Okay, now let's count up how many buses I put here. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put number 4 here, okay? Because there are 4 buses there. Now we're going to insert the boys here, okay? We gotta equal enough boys to get to 11. What number is this that we put here? 4. Good job. So we're going to start at number 4 and we're going to count until we get to 11, okay? Let's do this together. Watch your screen. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now look, boys and girls, we're done now. We have enough boys here that makes 11 when you add it to 4, okay? Let's count again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we just count up how many boys we put on this side. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put number 7 underneath there because there are 7 boys there. And look, boys and girls, we now have 2 numbers that we can put here. Okay? Let's do that. Let's put 4 here. And let's put 7 there. And our second addition equation is complete. We have 4 plus 7 equals 11. And that is true. 4 plus 7 does equal 11. Now, let's come here and let's do our third addition equation. Let's put these back because we're going to use them again. And remember, boys and girls, we have to use two different numbers again to get to 11. We cannot use 4 and 7, and we cannot use 10 or 1 because we've already used that in the first two addition equations. Now, let's do this third addition equation right here. What number is this again? 11. Good job. So we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to put some buses over here and some boys over here. What the numbers we get down here has got to equal 11 though again. Okay? So let's do this. Let's just put it like this. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's just stop there. 8. Remember, as long as we do not go over 11, we can put 8 there. Okay, so since we know we have 8 buses there, I'm going to put 8 here underneath. Okay, so we put 8 here, okay? Because we have 8 buses here. Now we're going to use this boy here again. We have to put some of him on this side to get to 11. Same thing, okay? We're going to start at 8. So let's start from 8 and we're going to get to 11. Let's do it together. Watch. 8, 9, 10, 11. And there you go, boys and girls. We have enough buses and enough boys to equal 11 now. Now, how many boys are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to get 3 and I'm going to put 3 there. And look, boys and girls, we're done now with this third addition equation. You know now, okay, I'm going to put 8 back in here, and I'm going to put 3 here, because 8 plus 3 does equal 11. And all you do to check it again, you just count the whole thing. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So look. So this equation is true, okay? Now, let's do this last one together again, okay? Let's put these numbers back, and let's put our boys back, and then we're going to put the buses back, okay? And remember, boys and girls, this week, including tomorrow's presentation, we're going to do the same thing. We're really going to have to get this skill down, okay? The more we do this, you're going to start to realize how numbers can add up to a different number, but you can get to that number using other numbers, okay? Now here we go. Let's do this last one together. Remember, we cannot go over 11, okay? Both sides, okay? When you add this side to this side, have got to equal 11 because it says 11. Now, let's do it like this, okay? Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just stop there, okay? We put 5 buses there. So what we're going to do now is we got to put 5 down here because we do have 5 buses there. So let's do that. We'll put 5 here. Now that we put 5 there, we got to use the boys again right here to get to 11. We're going to start at 5 and we're going to count forward until we get to 11. Okay? Let's do it together. Count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And look, boys and girls, we're done now. We have enough boys to make 11, okay? How many boys do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to get 6. I'm going to put 6 there because there are 6 boys there. And to see if we're correct, to see if we really have 11, we're going to count all of them now. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these two numbers are correct. So now you know. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is put 5 there. I'm going to put 6 here. And our fourth addition equation is complete, boys and girls. Okay, so this is what we're learning again. Okay, remember, different numbers can add up to the same number. Okay, and that's what we're learning now. Okay, these are different numbers, the numbers that are in green, but look, they all equal the same number, which is 11. That's why we're using these pictures to see that there is a pattern to solve word problems when you structure it like this, okay? Now, get a paper and pencil. Once you get your paper and pencil, boys and girls, here is your math homework for today. I want you to copy this title down, okay? Get that onto your paper. I want you to copy this I can statement here also. And then I want you to copy your part whole and also copy down your math addition equations here. Now, boys and girls, look. All your numbers have got to equal 9, okay? Just like how we did on this slide here, you see? Here, we had to find numbers that equal 11. Now, you're going to have to find numbers that equal 9, okay? Now, boys and girls, I gave you some help here. I put some numbers here to help you, okay? But I put them out of order. Because if you add 6 plus 7, that does not equal 9. So don't think that you're going to put 6 and 7 here. That's not going to equal 9, okay? I put these here to kind of give you an idea, okay? But to know what numbers go here, you're going to have to draw it out on your paper here, okay? You can draw circles, you can draw a star, you can use a square, you can use a triangle, okay? Any objects you want to use, put them here. But you're going to have to put the number here and the number here again. And insert the numbers here, okay? But I put some numbers here to help you. You're going to have to figure out, based on what you draw, of what numbers you're going to use that are here, okay? Now, if you forget how to do this, or if you get lost, rewind the video and re-watch it again. Re-watch this one, your slide that I have now up. Watch how we did with the buses and the boys, okay? If you get lost. If not, keep going with your homework. Now, tomorrow, we're going to go over this again. Go ahead and continue now with your homework. Remember, if you get lost, rewind the video. Now go ahead and pause the video right here. Continue with your homework because I'm going to pause it here in a bit.